Scientists just discovered a 2 billion-year-old nuclear reactor that changes everything. 17 natural nuclear fission reactors in Western Africa are today known as Gabon, which was developed in the 19th century. Do you want to know about it? If so, keep watching the video until the end. Here we begin. Let me tell you that the Gabon nuclear reactors are incredible because they spontaneously started running around 2 billion years ago, and they proceeded to conduct reliably for almost 1 million years. Moreover, at the Gabon reactors, you will find that several of the radioactive products produced from nuclear fission have been safely included for 2 billion years, and that provides an indication that the long-term geologic depository of nuclear waste is reasonable. Do you know how power is generated in man-made nuclear reactors? Well, you will see that in man-made nuclear reactors, power is produced when uranium atoms fission or shatter into fractions, releasing nuclear energy. As an outcome of this fission, fast neutrons are generated. If these are slowed down by moderating material, then these neutrons may provoke other atoms to undergo fission. You must be aware that uranium is the most widespread fuel utilized in marketable nuclear power plants and is utilized as a fuel in nuclear power plants. In man-made nuclear reactors, you will find that the concentration of uranium, the quantity of uranium-235, and the neutron moderators and absorbers are carefully controlled. These similar characteristics play a role in natural nuclear reactors too. So how was Gabon discovered? In 1972, the French were mining uranium in Gabon, and thus the natural nuclear reactor was discovered. However, they found something unique during their regular isotopic measurements of uranium ore from Gabon. Do you know what it was? The French noticed that the uranium ore didn't constitute a uranium-235 quantity of 0.720%. Instead, the uranium ore was anonymously consumed in uranium-235, and it contains just 0.717%. Fortunately, the nuclear officers and scientists ultimately recalled the old editions of Kuroda and others, and they shortly understood that the anomalous uranium from Gabon gave information about something incredible. Finally, 16 natural nuclear reactors were found in uranium mines at Oklo. Not only this, an extra 17th natural nuclear reactor was furthermore discovered at Banga Bay, which is situated about 30 kilometers to the southeast of Oklo. Let me tell you that Gabon's natural nuclear fission reactors are very different to date, and no more natural nuclear reactors have been found. But it's a loss to science as the 16 natural nuclear reactors at Oklo have been eradicated, totally mined out for their wealth uranium ore. Scientists just have impeded uranium samples on which to perform their research on these tremendous nuclear reactors. Since the discovery of the Gabon natural nuclear reactors in 1972, researchers had been puzzled over why these reactors evolved in Gabon 2 billion years ago and not in other places. Scientists are, however, working to comprehend the Gabon reactors. In years, they have managed to tease out a few of the elements of how these nuclear reactors are regulated and were conserved in the geological document. So as you already know, in Gabon-rich uranium deposits were formed in a marine sandstone in the Franceville Basin about 2 billion years ago. It contains minerals that were distributed, and the sandstone came to infiltrated with oxidizing water. After that, the uranium certainly became extremely well concentrated. The Gabon natural nuclear reactors were administered for many 100,000 years at normal intervals. Finally, nuclear fission started, which was again moderated by water and proceeded until all accessible water boiled away as an outcome of nuclear heat. The reaction couldn't start up again until new water infiltrated the reactor. The long-term conservation of the Gabon natural nuclear reactor is possible, even more extraordinary than the reactors themselves. These nuclear reactors have withstood 2 billion years of geological period. Isn't it great? Let me inform you that the conservation of the Gabon reactors is an outcome of two factors: the long-term vitality of the African craton and the privacy of the uranium deposits from oxidizing groundwater. So the natural nuclear reactors in Gabon appear to have been greatly conserved by encircling carbonaceous substances in clay, which built and conserved reducing conditions that primarily helped the activity of uranium and other radioactive products of nuclear fission. Maybe we haven't yet found proof of other natural nuclear reactors, or possibly the radioactive remains of other natural nuclear reactors that have deteriorated or oxidized or dissolved. But as of today, the Gabon natural nuclear reactor remains unique and necessarily more irreplaceable than the great valued specimens from the Moon and Mars. As the Gabon reactor were so reliable and operated over such a long time and have been conserved for 2 billion years, scientific research of these extraordinary natural reactors gives significant insights related to anthropogenic nuclear power and nuclear waste storage. So you understand that Mother Nature, it appears, understand how to operate a nuclear reactor. So that's all for today. What do you think about it? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe and smash the bell icon to get more uploads like this. Until we meet, take care, my friends. Cheers.